this video, you're going to see a success story of one of my students. Her name is Anae, she is a mother of two, but she has made property a priority and a passion, and she has just completed her first buy-to-let and buy-to-flip investment. Also, you'll get a sneak peek into what a live coaching session looks like and what we go through during our coaching program.
This is a deal that I found, and I just want to discuss it with my coach before we actually go forward. But I'm kind of going forward because the deal has already been accepted, but I followed my coach's instructions and put in a couple of exit clauses.
Okay,
So,
cool. Offer.
so the deal does have some exit clauses if my coach doesn't give me the go-ahead. And I'm already in the second week of my due diligence period, and I'm not receiving the information.
Okay, so the OTP's been signed with that 2-week due diligence clause.
Yes,
Fantastic.
then I'm in week 2.
Okay, cool.
So, okay. So, all right. So let's see. So here's my Berea Park here on my property app. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see
All
your
right.
screen. All good.
And this is the deal. This is my analysis on it. So I'm going to just say edit so we can just view how I've set it up. All right, so here's the property. It's an apartment. Let's look at the ad for it. All right,
Okay,
so this
cool.
is the advertisement for it.
Yeah.
It's in Lancaster Court. It's listed as a 2-bedroom flat. Let's go
86
inside.
square meters, which is
But
decent.
currently, so currently the current owner is letting it to one tenant, and that tenant subdivided the property into 4 rooms and is subletting the property. So let's
Cool.
have a look at some of the photos. So you can see, so it also comes with a parking. It's a lock-up parking.
That's good.
And that's the entrance. So it's this flat over here, the
Okay.
one on the ground floor. So okay, so here we go to the photo. So you can see it is, it does need some TLC.
Yeah.
Definitely
Definitely needs a bit of work.
there's
Yeah.
definitely needs some work.
I'm curious to see what your renovation budget's going to be.
Okay, yeah, so this is the photos. This is what we had to go with.
Okay.
And the description is very large, 86 square meter, 1.5 bedroom flat. So what drew my attention was that 86 square meters.
That's
That
very
got me
big.
thinking. Very central and close to Pretoria CBD, Gautrain Station, Pretoria Old Technikon and Berea Park. Rental income of 4,500 rand per month, according to the estate agent. So yeah, you can see the levies and taxes and the rates, and just a little bit of some description.
Cool. So it says they're 4.5,
Okay.
right? But you've got 6,000 in your app, so
Yeah, because I don't agree with it. According to my analysis after it's been done up and everything. So I know the area of the
so
floor
that's
area.
6,000. Did you get that off Pocketlet or off TPN? Where did you get that number?
The 6,000 is if you speak to the agent, actually, then, and as I found different agents to get this property, I found if I found 20 agents,
Yeah.
then I'm not over exaggerating.
Oh, wow.
So I found a lot of agents and asked them what a per room rate is, and a per room rate here is between 2,000 and 2,500 rand a month.
2,000 to
And
2,500.
this
So
property
you're
is
assuming
currently
3
subdivided in
tenants.
4 rooms.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yes, at least. So
That's fair.
I'm also trying to be a little bit, just a little bit conservative.
Cool.
So
I'll agree with that.
you
That
can make it a
270
4-bedroom.
there, and is that what you got the OTP signed on? 270.
Yes, that's what they agreed to for it.
Okay, I think we got a deal here. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's see.
Is it? Okay,
This is
yeah.
looking good.
So anyway, I was doing cheeky offers, just like my coach taught me.
So tell me,
Like,
what was their reason for selling? What's the motivation?
The lady is quite old, and she doesn't even go into the CBD anymore, and she doesn't want it anymore, and she struggles with her current tenants. So she just generally doesn't want it anymore.
Okay. Cool.
And
Motivation, yeah.
and so The thing is, when I went to look at this property, I looked at 3 properties that day with the agent, and I ended up making offers to purchase on all 3 of them.
Well done. Good.
And and this one got accepted. Basically, the owner's only counter offer or request was that I need to get the COC for electrical. She
Oh, it's
doesn't
like
want to get the
5,000
COC
Rand.
for
That's not even that
electrical.
much.
So I was like, yeah, that's fine. So I did another offer on a place in Hatfield, and those owners came back and they wanted 30,000 Rand more. And I was just like, I'm sorry, the deal doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna say next, yeah. So over here for I was planning to do it cash.
So what was the reason for the cash offer versus getting it from the bank?
I think I panicked that I won't be able to get a loan from the bank for our property business because we are just starting out and we currently only have one buy-to-let property in our business as such, and that property is barely covering our other costs. If I'm saying other costs, is the attorney, the accountant's costs,
Yeah.
and things like that. So,
But surely you guys
so
can
we
give
don't,
personal
we don't,
surety to the company, you and Tim.
yes, we can, but I didn't think of all that things, So
No,
I
it's
think I
fine.
just panicked.
The only
I think I,
it's totally fine to do it cash because you can always go to the bank and refinance in 6 months' time and get your money out. That's not a problem. The only risk that I would see is that sometimes in buildings in CBDs, the banks won't finance them because of either the building's insurance is out of date or because the financial statements of the building don't look very good. So what the bank does is they just do another layer of due diligence for you on your behalf. And if the building is in bad financial condition, they won't loan, which then protects you from buying a bad investment.
yeah, and I know actually even I asked a question on the WhatsApp group, and I was actually advised by some of our fellow property investors in the network to rather get a loan. But then I already spoke too fast.
Do you have the annual financial statements of the building? Did they give that to you?
Not yet. That's the problem. That's what I'm still looking for.
Well, look, what we can do,
So
your due diligence period, if the AFSs come back and it doesn't look good, we can always just cancel the deal.
that's the thing. That was what I was thinking of because my business partner Timothy
And husband,
and husband, yes, was like, yeah, if we're not getting the annual financial statements, we're canceling the deal.
100%.
Okay. So refurbishment costs, I put in for the front and I basically it's just for the front door, the lock to the security door is broken.
Yeah, cool.
So I just made a provisional sum over there. Most of these values is provisional sums. It's not perfect
Just quickly scroll
amounts,
down
it's
to
just
the
like,
bottom. What's your total amount? 24,000, yeah. Is that including the
yeah, I put a
COC?
contingency of 20%. Oh, I didn't put in for the COC, no, but I did say electrical 3,000.
Okay.
But that might be a bit low then.
Look, but
But let's change it.
we're just doing provisions here, right? So I would normally,
Yeah.
for property in that condition, budget about 30.
Is it?
So, I mean, you're quite close. I would just maybe add another 6,000.
Okay, let's add another 6,000.
I think
There at
6,000
others
is,
somewhere.
it's maybe conservative, but it should be fine. Yeah, 30,000, there we go.
Okay,
That's fine.
okay. All right, so plus minus, it added the 20% on the 6,000
Yeah,
as well. So
yeah.
we're getting to 31, but that's fine. I'm fine with it.
Perfect. Yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
so can I go to the next one?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So over here, holding costs and just gives me
So
total
are you
fees for buying
assuming
costs.
once you take ownership, you're going to kick the tenant out, renovate, and then put new tenants in? Is that the idea?
I actually want to sell it again. So I don't really want to keep it. I just want to make capital on it, and then I want to do another one like this. This is like my little baby to test if it's working.
Okay, so you're going to
Like we
flip in the
have
lower
we have
income
one
market.
buy to let. Yeah, so we have one buy to let that's working at the moment, and now I want to try one flip. Yeah, so okay, so we're not having it bonded, and we don't have an angel investor over here.
Yeah.
So in terms of cash flow, yeah, okay, that's the levies that the agent gave me and the rates and taxes that the agent gave me. Void cost, if it's 1 month void, it's 8.33%.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and management fee, I put it at 8%, maintenance provision 8%, and monthly
So
cash
just
flow.
a question you got to go to the estate agent with is water recovered, electricity recovered, or do you have to pay that on top of the rent? Your electricity and your water usage. So either the tenant pays for it or you pay for it, right? If the tenant...
The electricity, there is an electricity meter.
Okay, so prepaid
Or like
electricity.
a prepaid, yes.
And then water, is that included in the levies? It usually is, but sometimes it's not.
I'll have to find out.
Just ask
I'm
them,
not
because
sure.
if
Let me
it's
make a note
not,
of it.
yeah, if it's not included in the levies, just add 250 to that other line to cover your water expense.
Okay, so let's put it in here anyway, just to make sure
Yeah,
we
I usually put it under
where should I add
other,
it?
right at the bottom. Other.
The other. Okay, so what did you say? 250.
250 for a unit like that should be enough. It should be
Okay,
included
alright,
in your
let's find
levies,
that.
but just be a bit conservative.
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't mind. Okay, so let's go to summary.
Yeah, 9% on a cash purchase is not bad.
If you're serious about property investing, you might want to consider my property coaching program. I've got 3 packages to offer. One is the Kickstarter package. This is ideally suited to someone who is curious about property and wants to understand if this is an asset class that will meet their ambitions. Here you get 3 one-on-one sessions with me. The entrepreneur package is ideally suited for someone who's trying to create a side hustle in the property game. This is where you get 6 one-on-one sessions with me. You also get access to the online content on the Property Bootcamp, as well as 6 months worth of access to the My Property app. And you also get access to my power team, my attorneys, my accountants, and all the different players in the property game that I leverage to make deals happen. And then finally, the business package. This is for someone who is not just curious, but serious about making property a part of their portfolio and reaching financial freedom in the next 5 to 7 years. Here you get 10 one-on-one sessions with me. You get access to all the tools and all the content that I have available, as well as 2 years of after coaching support. To determine the best program for you, we have created a solution advisor. Just go to the URL lawrencebool.com/property-coaching. You will come to this landing page, and we have several questions that you can answer. Once you've answered these questions, you will be given, based on those questions, the most appropriate package and solution for you. So here you can have the business coaching or the partnership program. So if I click on the business coaching program, it will take me through exactly what's included in this program, what investment strategies are covered, what financing strategies, the prop tech tools covered, and all the different details that you would need can come here. And then you are welcome to book a one-on-one consult with me, a 15-minute conversation where we can just understand what your needs are and whether or which program might be best suited to you. Until next time, happy investing.